Alright, story time. So this is a new series that I've been thinking about starting up again on my channel, because I used to do it before, way back before I was actually editing well. So now that I'm actually editing pretty well and I've been recording for a little while, I think I want to start it up again. So there's a story I wanted to share with you guys, and I want to share with you guys the story about how I lost my Tanjiro earrings from Demon Slayer in the toilet. Yes, that's right, I said the toilet. So to give a little bit of backstory on this whole situation here, I started out my day by drinking a lot of coffee because I don't really eat breakfast in the morning. I only really eat it if I'm like going out somewhere and I actually have breakfast. Other than that, I don't really eat it in the morning. It's a rare occasion that I do. But anyway, I decided to have like 2 cups of coffee in the morning like I normally do, and instead of, you know, eating anything to fill my stomach with something good, I just had the cups of coffee with a lot of sugar in them. Like I put three spoons of sugar, I think, in them. Yeah, I know I like my coffee sweet, but I also like it pretty strong too sometimes, so don't come at me about strong coffee and not strong coffee. So anyway, after that, like, I did some recording, I enjoyed it. You guys will probably see that video before you see this one. Then I decided, hey, I'm a little hungry. So what did I decide to eat? I decided to go get some ramen, right? And I went and I had the chicken flavored ramen, you know, just the normal ramen, nothing special. But then I got some sriracha. I put a lot of sriracha on my ramen because I love hot sauce. I absolutely love it. Anything hot, spicy, I love it. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna put that on my ramen. You know, it's been a couple hours. It's not like I just had the coffee and sriracha hot sauce with ramen. That would be disgusting. So I decided to have that, and it was very hot. Like I put a lot of hot sauce on it, a lot more than I usually do, but it tasted amazing. So later in the day, you know, I'm getting hungry again. It's around dinner time, and I decided, you know, grilled cheese. Yes, grilled cheese, because who can turn down some good grilled cheese, right? Grilled cheese is always like a really good thing to eat. It's, God, I just got sent. I don't have a toolkit. Looks like we're gonna have to run through this maze. So anyway, yes, grilled cheese. I decided to have 2 grilled cheese, and I didn't have anything with it. I did have some pop soda, call it what you may. Other than that, that's about everything that I put in my body that day. And of course, I had my Tanjiro earrings on. I didn't have the actual dangly piece to the Demon Slayer earrings. Like I didn't have the, I don't know what you call it, the plaque or whatever. I didn't have that on. I just literally had the studs, because the way that my Tanjiro earrings are is you can connect the studs and wear them as normal studs, or you can have the dangly parts on connected to that. For some reason I didn't put on the dangly parts. I think it was just because I woke up and I was super lazy and I didn't want to connect them, and I just kind of wanted to relax, because like when I go to bed I disconnect them, because I mean you'd just mess up the earring if you kept them on the entire time anyway. Look at that. I'm gonna go in the forbidden anus. Damn, son, she got crumpled up. What she got here? What was your last meal? Corn horns! Oh, you eating good for your last meal. Corn horns. So, I didn't want to destroy the earrings by sleeping with the dangly parts on. So, you know, I just woke up and I just kept the studs on. Like I said, around dinner time. So after I ate all that grilled cheese and stuff, I came back into my room to just relax and watch some YouTube. And let's just say that my stomach started making some noises. My stomach started screaming, and I was like, oh no. And then that's when it really hit me. That's when I realized what I had eaten all day. Are you stuck? I started thinking about all of my decisions I made that day, and I was like, oh gosh, I really could have eaten a lot better today. I really could have made this a lot easier on myself today. Yeah, no, I was like, you know, maybe it's just gonna be gas, right? Because sometimes, you know, if you have stomach issues, you know, like your stomach will hurt, and then all of a sudden it might just be a bubble. It might just be an air bubble that's just trying to get out, you know? And I'm gonna risk this. Chronic injuries couldn't be worse than my chronic depression. That's mine. Why are they hopping? This looks like a Minecraft inventory drop. Anyway, my stomach's screaming at me. I realized the mistake I made. I thought it might just be an air bubble. I realized very quickly that it was not an air bubble and I needed to go to the bathroom. So I ran to the bathroom, and this was the first time I went to the bathroom because, yeah, I went a couple times. The first time, it was fine, I guess. It was, you know, it was painful. My stomach was hurting, so it sucked. But the second time I went, oh, that was something else, let me tell you. That was a bad time. I was in pain like the entire time. Uh-oh. The second time I went in there, it was not good at all. And it was one of them, you ever have those poos where you just gotta take your shirt off? Like you're fighting for your life and it's just hot and you're like, oh my god, oh, we're gonna go to the inn earlier. That was one of these poos. It was hot. I was fighting for my life, and it's not like, oh, there's an ogre coming through. Sucks to be him. We're out of here. I'm sure y'all have had that experience before. It's just not fun. Here I am on the toilet, dropping a biscuit, and I was like, it's getting really hot in here. So I'm like, all right, time to take off the shirt. And it's by no means necessary a hard duker to try and take, all right? Like this thing was coming out. Like I don't want to be too descriptive, but this thing was like water. But because I had hot sauce, it was like the fiery pits of hell coming out of my anus. It was terrible. All right. When I say it burned, I mean it burned. So I'm like, all right, I gotta take my shirt off. I start taking my shirt off and I'm like ripping it off because like I gotta get this thing off. I'm way too hot, right? Also, for Back 4 Blood players, if you didn't notice, you can actually shoot these things. I mean, it's pretty common knowledge, but in case you didn't notice, because it took me a few times of playing before I realized I could shoot these. Those eventually let like zombies come through, and it makes the hordes greater than they actually would be if you actually destroyed them. Anyway, so I'm ripping my shirt off, and I felt something catch on my right ear. And I was like, huh, wonder what, oh, that's a hag. No, I hate hags. Those are the only zombies in this game that actually scare me. Just stay away. As long as I don't look at you, you won't bother me. So I felt my shirt catch on my right ear. I didn't think anything of it, and I just continued. I realized as soon as I saw a, oh no, why is it, help, help. Are you kidding me? They all just let me get eaten. Disgusting. Wow, stupid bots. I just fell on them. I know I messed up because it clicked when I saw a tiny piece of black go flying across my cheek, right? And I was like, huh, what was that? And then I just hear a little bloop. And I was like, oh no. That was the sound of my earring falling into the toilet. I realized then, and I was like, oh gosh, please don't let that be what I thought it was. And yeah, it was what I thought it was. My earring had fell into the toilet, and yeah, I lost my stud. And here's the thing, I looked between my legs, and I was like, oh no, please, for some reason, have it be like somewhere reachable. And no, it was gone. It was really gone. And also, I was not about to reach into that. Okay, the toilet. You want to, just for reference, you see this pile right here? See this pile? Fuck off me. That is what the toilet looked like. I was not about to reach in that. I was not about to reach in that for my stud of my tanjiro earrings. I just accepted my fate, and I was like, all right, it's gone forever. I just sat there with a stomach hurting, no shirt on, just very upset, contemplating my life choices. I was like, oh no, it's gone. So I finished up in the bathroom, put my shirt back on, flushed the toilet, washed my hands, did all that stuff. And then very sadly, well, before I flushed the toilet, very sadly, I looked at the toilet, just standing in front of it, the toilet. And I just looked at the toilet and basically said goodbye to my tanjiro earrings. Yeah, it was a sad moment to behold, and I actually, when I flushed the toilet, I saluted the toilet. I saluted it. I was like, all right, buddy, you served me well for the time being. And then I very sadly left the room, walked into the room where my brother was, and was like, I just lost my tanjiro earrings in the toilet.
Well, you put up a fight.
It was quite a moment to remember. Yeah, so note to self, if you have earrings and you're on the toilet, don't rip your shirt off. Just be conscious of the earrings, because that was a sad moment. I don't understand how it just fell perfectly between my legs and then blooped right into the toilet. But yeah, I'll invite anyone who has a similar story. You guys, any of you in the comment section below, if you want to share some of your weird poop stories, definitely go ahead. I would love to hear them. See if you can top anything like mine. I'm just going to get the third skull. But yeah, go ahead, share them in the comment section below, or if you're part of the Discord, you can share the story in the Discord if you really want. If you really want to, you could. I've been leaving the link to my Discord in all my videos. The link obviously will expire after a certain amount of time, but you can feel free to join the Discord if you want. It's basically just, you know, a community Discord, just a way to keep updated on when I'm posting videos or what I'm doing IRL as well. So if you guys want to get a glimpse into the Bizkiit's IRL life, which is by no means necessarily eventful, you could totally do that. Got my face. So I guess that's today's story time video. I got some more stories that I want to share with you guys, and story time is something that will always continue. Because I have a very weird ass life and I have plenty of stories. But anyway, it's been the Gaming Biscuit, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, comment in the comment section below if you would like the story time series to continue. You guys can feel free to share any of your stories as well in the Discord or in the comment section below. I would love to read them. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any videos. And yeah, it's been the Gaming Biscuit, guys. You got anything to say to the fan base before they leave?
Pulling up woods in the winter, beat so hard, get stuck in your head like a splinter. I don't even wanna be a winner. I'm trying to make my shit get bigger. Whoa, yo, watch how it go.